Well, we've all heard the scripture, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. We've believed the lie for so long that we have a hard time embracing the truth. And so what I'm providing in these teachings is for us to have a clear view of what it is that we need to do to make a change in our belief system so that we receive the benefits that God intended for us. So the main thing here is I want you to be able to understand the difference between being a Christian, a follower of Christ, and being a citizen of the kingdom of heaven. I jumped through the hoops of religion so that I can become a member of a church, and I have to keep a certain decorum so that they'll allow me to be a member. Well, God said, I chose you. Jesus said, I chose you. And so consequently, the difference between religion, where you reach up to God, this is kingdom, where God reached down to us and said, I am going to empower you to be a tool in my hand, to be able to do the original thing that I intended to do from the beginning with Adam, and that is to colonize earth with heaven. We are to bring the dominion of the kingdom of heaven, the rules, the laws, the traditions, and the values of heaven, and make them the way the earth runs. So the earth has to change, and you and I are the voice of God to speak into that. We have dominion over it, actually, because he is virtually the owner of the land because he created it. And he owns us too because he created it. That's why we use the term Lord. The term Lord means owner. And so if he owns me and he is the Lord, it's the same thing as having a broken water heater. I don't go out and get my money and fix it myself. I just call upon the landlord to take care of his problem. So if I own nothing, even my own self, I can call upon the Lord to intervene and take care of everything. And we haven't grabbed a hold of that we can go and surrender to him as our Father, source, as our lover, unconditional, and he will take care of us so that we can be a testimony to this world that his provision is more than enough. So continue to call him. What we really need to do in this transition is to change our vocabulary. Our vocabulary is not asking for something we don't have, because that identifies us with not having. We are to use his terminology, speak of those things that are not as though they are, and you will have them. So we thank him for his provision and continually remind him that he is Lord. Therefore, we're putting pressure on him because he wants to keep his reputation clean. And because we don't enter into that relationship with him, we find ourselves doing what we do in the kingdom of darkness or the kingdom of ignorance, and that is trying to do it ourselves. Come over to this place over here where you can rest in the Lord and see his provision come in a great and mighty way. God bless.